Hey, motherfucker. Alright. Hey, YouTube. Levi here with Eastridge Outdoors. I wanted to talk about some of the things I've been doing. I've been sick lately, which I'm better now, thank goodness. So I'm back to normal. But I was sick there for several weeks. And so I lost my voice for a while. I wasn't able to make videos. If you follow the channel, you saw my last video. That was the best I sounded. And so, I wasn't able to make videos or really do it much of anything. I couldn't keep my breath. But I did keep busy. And so I wanted to show you some of the projects that I was working on, while I was sick. One is, if you saw my Holtzman hard use review for the Bushwacker, you saw me break the tip, and you saw me break the tip on 2 knives in that video. So I fixed them. Sorry, I should have had them ready. I might edit this part out. I only have one of them with me, but the other one, I'm actually putting some blue G10 scales, not scales, liners underneath the scales to widen the handle just a little bit, and just make it look a little better. But I did fix the tip on it. And then this is the Bushwacker. You can see I fixed the tip on it. It's just a hair shorter. I actually just ground down the spine here to meet where it was broken, and then it was good as new. I resharpened it, cold blued the back. What else did I do? I've got the bow drill divot on each side, but yeah, it's good as new. I've been using it. You can see it's kind of dirty, not real dirty, but it's a little dirty. And I won't be testing the tip anymore, but I will stab it in there. You see it still stabs. And then the sheath, of course. And I took the paracord off and added this strap for a leg strap, which is awesome. It clips right on. I don't know what in the world it came off of. I found it in my camping gear, and I thought, heck yeah. Hopefully I can find another one, because I've got a couple knives I'd like to do that too. But I've been working on that. I've been testing this out. There's a video coming up soon on it. This is the BPS knives. Let's see if I can get it to focus here. There you go. This is their bush lore. It's called the B1, but if you go on their, I think it's their Etsy site, it'll even say bush lore in the description of it. And it's just, tribute to a bush lore. It's a little longer than the average, like Condor's version, say. And but I love it. I did darken these scales a little bit. I torched them and brought out some of the grain, then sanded it back down some. But I really like how it turned out. And this is an awesome knife, but like I said, I've got a review coming up on it. And then, sorry, beat the camera up. I ordered this BPS Knives blade blank when I ordered that one. This is it before. And now, what I did with it was this. Okay, the sheath I made out of a sheet of Kydex. I ordered 2 sheets of Kydex. Still got one. I'm going to make a sheath for another knife I've ordered. But yeah, I made this sheath, and I'm very happy with the way it turned out. It's not perfect, but I did pretty fucking good, if I do say so myself. Sorry about the language. You know, I put the drain hole. I did this style this time instead of drilling one into it. You can see it's got great retention. Locks right in. No rattle. That's this thing rattling, but no rattle to it. I love how it turned out. I didn't have rivets, so I used these Chicago screws and then just thread locked them. I used blue instead of red, so, but they're still super tight. I did it to another one with the blue and then tried to take a couple of them off to use for this one, and wow, it was a real pain. So I'm glad I didn't use red. But yeah, and for the knife, this was their 01 blade blank is what they call it. It doesn't say BPS Knives or anything, but if you look at their stuff, I mean, you can see I've been using the crap out of it. It's dirty, it's beat up. I mean, not beat up, but scratched up, you know. It doesn't have that gorgeous mirror finish, but this one came just like the regular ones with the mirror finish, super sharp. But it's the HK1, and I believe the 1S is the stainless version, and the what they actually call the HK1 CS, but mostly it's just the HK1 is the carbon version. And it says this is 1066 carbon steel, just like the rest of their knives except the stainless versions. And I'm hoping it is. I don't know. I haven't tested it. I haven't tried to, you know, put any kind of, what is that shit? Patina. I haven't tried to patina it or anything. As you can see, I'm testing out adding a light to my videos, but I can see it's reflecting like crazy off this blade. But it's getting dark, so I wanted to test out this light I got. Anyway, but yeah, it was a blade blank, full tang, and so I ordered some G10 scales, scale blocks, whatever, and made these scales. I'm very happy. It's not perfect. You can see it's got, well, some of that's just from being scraped up and used, but I tried to conform it to my hand, and I'm super happy with the way it came out. I think I did a fan-fucking-tastic job. I think it's cool looking. It's my own, and the knife is awesome. If you know anything about BPS, they're awesome. If you don't know anything, then you're missing out. Buy one immediately. It doesn't matter which one you get, except for maybe the couple that aren't full tang. I don't know about those, but everything else is full tang. Everything is super sharp. Great company, you know, very home-based company. I mean, everything comes in saran wrap. Comes with a napkin for their BPS logo, which is awesome because it's coated in oil, and so you gotta wipe that crap off. And you know, obviously I do keep it oiled too, but I use gun oil, just put a light coating on it. But I'm super happy with the way this came out. I did the lanyard. I put this button compass on it for shits and giggles because I had it, and I've been wanting to do something with it, and it works. It's accurate. I was wondering, you know, if it would be with the knife. Let me look at that shit. Just make sure. It's hard to tell because everything right here is metal, so I'm having a hard time deciding if it's affecting it. There it goes. Yeah, I don't want to see that. Yes, that's north. Some of those, surprisingly, that knife over there or the sheath, one of the two, was really affecting this thing. But yeah, that is north that way. And so yeah, I put that on there. This is a glow in the dark paint. Who knows if this will glow. I don't know. Let me just put it up to this light for a second. I know it does because I tried it out with a lamp at the house, you know. But let me turn this off. I'm not sure if it's dark enough. It's not dark outside yet, but it's getting there. But maybe, yeah, you can kind of see that it glows a little. It's not the greatest, but it does glow. And I just used glow-in-the-dark paint, put it on the end of the paracord, and then I took some, what is that crap called? I don't know what it's called, but it's what you use for deco polish. It's like a glue. It's almost like Elmer's glue, but it's not. But it smells like it, looks like it, seems like it, peels off your fingers like it. Hell, you never know. It might be Elmer's glue. I don't know. But it's for deco polish. You get it in the craft section. And I coated that. If you can see it up close here. It is a very solid coat. It's not going to scratch off. It's like protection for it, you know, kind of. You can kind of see it glow now. There you go. But anyway, yeah. So I did that. And I'm very, very happy with this. And I'm actually working on another knife. I didn't bring it because it's not done. But I took a cold steel GI Tonto, which was my first true knife. You know, the first knife that got me into knives. I'd always had pocket knives growing up, ever since I was a kid. I think I got my first knife when I was 4. Got it taken away probably 30 minutes later after I sliced the couch to pieces. But you know, I've always been around knives. My whole family, you know, we have a farm, so knives are a big part of your life. And so I'm a big knife guy anyway. But once I got that cold steel GI Tonto, which if you know anything, you know, those are tough, cheap, and like, it's just a great budget knife. But the way it's made, you know, it's not great at anything. It's like a fighting knife, basically. You know, it's meant for the GIs, something that they can use for survival, yet a few bushcraft needs, fire making needs, stuff like that, but fight with also. And the handle scales on it suck. They're just slick plastic, super terrible. So it was the first knife I started playing around with, modifying. First I started playing with the handle scales, and then I ended up stippling them, kind of like you would a gun. And then the blade, I did everything from, you know, I took the coating off, I did patinas, different patinas on it, and I would sand that down, do just practice on it. Changed it from a Tonto to double-edged. You know, it's got this back spine that's really sharp at the front, at the close to the tip, about 3 inches from the tip. And I sharpened that, so it was like double spine. But then that was counterproductive because every time I tried to baton or do anything with it, where I was beating on the knife, it would stick into the wood and stick into whatever I was trying to beat it with, or dull the shit out of that side. And so, you know, I undid that, dulled it back up. Then I took the Tonto edge off. I turned it into a drop point. I took part of the finger guard off the backside because it's got double finger guard, kind of like a bayonet would or something. And then, so I took one side off, put jimping on it. And I loved it. You know, it stayed sharp. It held up. I've had it for, I don't know, 5-6 years, and have beat the immortal crap out of it. I've thrown it, I've tossed it, I've done everything that I've learned how to do. I've learned on that knife, basically. And so for my final variation of that knife, I've done a Kephart. You know, I have almost finished it. I'm working on the handle scales now. I've got the blade done. But yeah, now I have like a just over 4-inch blade, Kephart knife, made from cold steel, technically. But I'm real, I don't know. We'll see how it works out, but it seems like it's going to be awesome. You know, it's still super sharp. I had to redo, well, I mean, if you know the size of the original knife, I think it's like a 7.5-inch blade, something like that, 7-inch. So to take it down to a 4-inch Kephart, I had to take it to a slab of steel again and start all over. And I don't have a belt sander or anything like that, so everything was done by hand. Same with this, you know, I did all this by hand. This I used a drill, of course, drill the holes. I used a drill for that, but to seat these the way I did, I actually did that by hand with a drill bit. So I didn't go too deep. Clean that up by hand. You know, I started it with the drill bit and then did that by hand. Sanded all that using a file and sandpaper, and extremely happy with it. And it's got a super sharp spine. I mean, not the sharpest I've ever had. I could sharpen it a little bit more, but I didn't mess with anything like that. You know, I did leave the exposed tang in case I wanted to pound on something. That's rare, but every now and again you'll come across a nail or something in a tree, and you want to either use it or get it out the way. And sometimes I don't have my axe on me, my hatchet. But yes, this is what I've been up to, and I have lots of stuff coming up. I'm so far behind. You all can see how hard that is. This is the same piece I broke those tips on. This thing is rock hard. I'm serious. It's like, I mean, you see how difficult it is. You can't, there's no dropping this knife from any distance and getting it to stick, like, you know, deep enough to really trust it. And see, that might fall over. It's crazy how hard this is. So I broke the tips in it. This is driftwood that I pulled out of the creek. So I learned my lesson on that one. But damn, if you want to do a tip test. Anyway, what I have coming up, I have 2 different red dots that I'm reviewing. One RMR, one RMSC. Both shake awake red dots for extremely good price. So watch out for those videos. I have this BPS Knife bush lure video coming up. I'm working on another video for Holtzman's. Their pocket knife is awesome, man. It's pretty sweet, but got a video coming up on it. I'm still testing it, so it'll be a couple weeks. And then what else do I have? I've got a Rat 3 coming and a Rat 7. They'll be here tomorrow. So look for those videos to come up. Well, y'all don't know what tomorrow is. This is what, mid-November. Okay. So yeah, they'll be here like around the, what is it? Sorry, I'm knocking shit over. It's 18th. They'll be here the 19th. So yeah, super excited about those. I've never had an Ontario Rat of any model. The 1, 2, 3. They didn't make a 4 for some reason. 5, 7. I haven't had any of them. So I would like. I'm really excited. You know, I've always wanted an Essie knife, but I haven't really wanted to pay for an Essie knife. Eventually I will. You know, it's coming soon. I know it. I can't fight the urge too much longer. But so to try to fight off the urge for that, I bought 2 Ontario Rat knives instead. So I got the 3 and the 5 coming, and I'm looking forward to testing those. And then, you know, I know the Essies are thicker, and you know, the finish is better. If you don't know, Rat, I can't remember what it was. Randall Adventure Training, I think it was. If I'm wrong about that, I will correct it with some shit down below. But yeah, they broke off from. They were with Ontario Knives for a while, produced the Rat 3, the Rat knives, and then they broke off and opened their own company due to whatever. I don't know if they wanted to make more money or just disagreements. Who knows? I mean, I could look it up, but I don't care that much. But yeah, they branched off and made Essie, and you know, they made a thicker, better knife basically with a lifetime warranty, no questions asked. You break it, they'll give you a new one. And I really like that, because a lot of people say it's misuse when you do certain things with knives. And I feel like if you're going to make a knife, it should be able to handle some shit, you know. And if you're going to make it and advertise it as survival or bushcraft or wilderness or anything, camping knife, it needs to be able to baton wood, and that will screw up your warranty on most knives. But Essie, they're great about that. They agree. You know, they're like, you know, when they say adventure training, they meant it. They are outdoor people. They're never in the office. They're always out saving people, rescuing people, and testing gear. So I give it to them, and you know, I hope I'm not disappointed, because I've really talked them up, hadn't I? But yeah, eventually I'll get me one, and the Tops knife. I really want some top, you know, the bob. Got to have the bob, but that's way down the road. There's more important things right now, and I've got a lot going on, a lot to test, and a lot of video I need to shoot. So I'm back, and I'm healthy, and that's what I've been up to. And I hope y'all like this knife, because I love it, and it's badass, and I'm super proud of it, and I'm super proud of this sheath, for as little sheath work as I have done. I'm happy with that. And you know, I see I put this, it's not a tech lock, I can't remember which one this one is, can't remember what this one's called, C something, but yeah, it's basically almost like a tech lock. It does have the lock though. I like that, the sliding lock compared to the tech lock. You slide it over, you can't open it, but you slide it back and it opens. But yeah. So I put that on there. I put this for a dangle. I've actually got the leather strap that goes on it on my belt right now, which has got a button, a snap. And so that's what I've been up to. I appreciate you guys watching. Anybody that's I hit 100 subscribers a few days ago, or nah, I guess it's been over a week ago, but yeah, I hit 100 subscribers recently, and I was super happy about it. And I appreciate all the support that I've gotten in the community, and everybody that's been watching my videos. Thanks, guys. It's all, you know, because of you that I'm able to do this, or that I want to do this. You know, I do it kind of on my own, but I do it to educate you guys, and because it's fun and I enjoy it. But I appreciate you watching, and if you like this video, please subscribe. Watch my other videos and give me a thumbs up. YouTube likes that stuff. It really helps me get out there, spread the word. And you know, watch my other videos. If this is your first one, check them out. All right, I appreciate it, and I'm out.